forgot to turn my camera on. Ha! There I am. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here. I've got my coffee. I hope you've got yours. Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me for a sound check, please. Oh, this coffee's good. All right, I got some ones. Yay! So good, so good. Well, happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's a brand new day. It's a fresh start, and it's also halfway through the week. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, I don't know how it is at your house this morning, but at my house, it is the high's 51. It's in the low 40s right now. I was trying to find a current temperature. I couldn't find one. So it's all about being warm. So I got my stocking cap on. I got my, now it's crooked. There. Got my shawl on, keeping warm. Hot coffee. So I hope wherever you are, you're keeping warm today. Let's get over here and see what's going on in the chat. That was me at 7:40, 20 minutes early, saying I'm making the coffee. And actually, I was 10 minutes late making the coffee because I try to make it at 7:30. And that gives me time to do whatever last minute things I need to get done this early in the morning. New Beginnings is here. Hello. Thanks for being here. Nearly missed you again, as our time savings means your live for me is now another hour earlier than usual. Our time sits back this, well, at least in my state, sits back an hour. We go on daylight savings time Sunday. So that means Saturday night before we go to bed, we'll set our clocks back. Yeah, and then it'll be getting dark earlier. And that makes me so sleepy. When it's dark by 5 p.m., it's like, oh my gosh. Have to turn the porch light on for lessons. Things you don't normally think about in the summer. Adjustments you have to make. Right? Well, I hope you all are having a good day already. You may have just got up. You may have been up for a while. I know New Beginnings. It's almost evening. Let's see who's here. Saying hello. Thanks for being here. And you've got your coffee. It is coffee time. There's Inspired to Wander. Hello, hello. Thanks for being here. There's Boondocking with Boomer. Hello, Lance. How are you? I'm doing good. It was me popping in to say hello before I went live. Everybody's saying hello. Me reminding everybody I love you. There's my sound check going on. Thank you for that. Cozy hat and sweater. You bet. It's that time of year. And I have a few of these that I made. I gave most of them away. I have this one, the brown one. I have a gold and tan and whitish one. I made a whole bunch of sets of these with hats to match, and everybody wanted them. So I have a mismatch hat, but it's all right because I like color. And I'm all dark down here, so I got my purple, got my splash of color up there. And I always look for a splash of color. So usually it's my shirt I wear underneath, but not today, not today. So you're on standard time now. We go on daylight savings time for our fall because we're going into winter here. And then in the spring, we go back to, I don't know what it's called. But anyway, we set our clocks. Back in the fall, forward in the spring. There's A&J. Hello. Thanks for being here. Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Hello. Thanks for being here. Oh, you go back to standard time. You spring forward to daylight savings time, I think. I'm confused. As long as I do it the correct direction, we're okay. Everybody's saying hello. There's Michelle Leonardo. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Oh no, Anne has not got any coffee yet. Oh no. Everybody's saying good morning. We lose an hour in Utah and we'll lose an hour here because we set them backward. I don't know what we do. You spring forward, you fall back. That's the only way I remember. Oh my goodness, I better get that straight. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, Christina's coffee is brewing. Brewing. Peter Dell. There he is, Peter Dell. Got my channel remonetized. Awesome. So I uploaded 2 new videos. Yay, I will go take a look. Write that down. If I don't write it down, yeah, I tend to not remember. So 2 new videos. And there's Hope Bus. Good morning. Congratulations, Peter Dell. That's a big deal. There's Hope Bus. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I got to put that back on. I took it off to do dishes. I'm usually real good about putting that bracelet back on. Uh-oh. Christina snoozed the alarm for 15 minutes. I told you about my perpetual snooze alarm, didn't I? I bought it because it was extra loud because, y'all, I will sleep. I don't know how I do it, but I will sleep right through that alarm. And they go off for a long time before they stop, right? I will sleep through the whole thing, sleep through the entire thing. And I had to buy an alarm clock that's for extra hard people who are extra hard to wake up. Because I just don't hear my alarms, especially in the wintertime when I'm so snug in my covers, right? And you got the fuzzy jammies on, you know, it's all about being warm and cozy in the winter. So I had to buy this extra extra loud alarm clock. And it just happens to and I'm a snooze person. I'll hit that snooze. If I know I can snooze twice before my alarm stops, I'll snooze twice, right? Well, this alarm has a perpetual endless snooze capabilities. So you can snooze for an hour, you can snooze for once or 20 minutes, or I've got it set every 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, but I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I haven't decided yet, but it sure is nice. Oh my goodness. Everybody's saying hello. Inspired to Wander says, I am not a fan of the time change. It'll be dark at 5 p.m. and it makes me want to hibernate, right? Exactly the same for me. Exactly. Yes. Everybody's saying good morning. I'm having a good morning here. I got my coffee. Got my coffee back going. And we got some things to talk about here in a minute. Up, boing. There it went. Thank you. I made that. Yeah, right. I need an alarm clock for my alarm clock. Well, this one will just keep going off till I get up. It's rather annoying. The cats are still in bed. Nobody wanted to get up with me this morning. They're in bed. And I didn't take any new pictures of them this week. I don't even know what I've got over here, if I have any pictures of those little babies or not. Got a picture of Scooter. Oh, Scooter's our Cocker Spaniel. He's covered up in his blanket. Let's see. Nope, I don't have any new pictures of the cats. I usually take a picture of them, so I have one to show. All right, let's get back down here. I'm scrolling. New beginning, sis. I'm up as the sun rises and finish working when the sun goes down. Well, my optimum day, and I'm getting back on this schedule, is I'm up at 4 a.m. And then my absolute latest bedtime is 11. That's my cutoff, whatever I'm doing. If I'm still doing stuff at 11 o'clock, it's over. Everything is done. Turn it off. There will be another day in the morning. But I'm trying really hard. So for 2 days in a row, I've gone to bed at 9, which feels awfully early to go to bed for me. But considering I'm getting up at 4 in the morning, it's just about the right amount of sleep. And I wake up and I feel good. I feel refreshed. I feel like I slept, right? And I got back on that insomniac schedule, being up way too late. And I tell you what, I do not function well on wee bits of sleep. And with the stress of life and things going on in at home right now, and just things, I have been so stressed, I've not been able to sleep for like 4 weeks. I've been getting along on 3-4 hours of sleep, and that just doesn't cut it for me. So what did I do? In one of my groups, I decided that one of the November challenges is going to be sleeping, getting the right amount of sleep. And so for 2 nights in a row, because that challenge started on the 1st of the month. So for 2 nights in a row, one night I was just so exhausted. I was so exhausted. I looked horrible. I felt horrible. I just wanted to crash, right? And I shouldn't let myself get to that point. And I was in bed by 8 o'clock, which is way early for me. So by 8 o'clock, I was in bed. And then last night I started going to bed at 9. So by 9:30, I was in bed and all cozy and snug. And so, because when you're in those challenges, you got to put in, what time you went to bed and how much sleep you got, right? I needed it. There's Freehandly Maid. Good morning. Can't stay getting Z off to school. Want to show some love and smash that thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very much. That is on the other side. This is the actually cabinets from my kitchen. On the other side is my kitchen, and there's doors. And on this side, there's doors. And Yeah, so this partition is just sitting there because it's actually an open bar area and we don't use it for that. So we just have this partition sitting there underneath it. I do, however, I do have my great grandmother's hutch. I'll take a picture of that and we'll talk about that next week. So Grandma Hunt's, I'm writing this down because it's really cool. All right, I wrote that down. Oh, boing, boing. Where'd it go? There it is. That was a frantic boing, wasn't it? Just like, oh my gosh. Everybody's saying hello. Yes, it's somewhere between 35 and 40 degrees at my house right now. Do I ever put anything extra in my morning coffee? Not very often, but once in a while. Now, my evening coffee sometimes gets some extra. My morning coffee sometimes gets French vanilla, but not today. I'm just drinking black coffee. That's how I drink it 90% of the time. Yeah, for me, brandy in my coffee is great with double whipped cream on top. See, that would be my evening coffee. Yes. Oh, yeah. Some Baileys in there in the evening, too. That's good stuff, too. Doesn't it sound good? Oh, yeah. Oh. That's all right. Doug works the shift where he works 4 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon. So he's up early. And I have found that my internet speeds are really fast at 4 in the morning. So I can get up and go to work. I work from home. And I can get online and get so much done simply because the internet is so good at that time. And I'm sure it's because everybody else is in bed and no one's using it, right? But yeah. Yep, 4 a.m. Try to. Except on Saturdays and Sundays. Those are my days to sleep in. I've never had that. Wayne Gretzky cream liqueur. Yeah. Oh, boing. Okay. There we go. Oh, I would like that very much. Yes. Breathwork techniques for sleep. That would be nice. Inspired to Wander says, sometimes I use yoga breathing to wind down for sleep. I wake up early, ready to go, so I need to go to bed fairly early. And that's what I'm trying to tell myself. It's okay to go to bed at 9. You're getting up at 4 in the morning, for goodness sake. It's okay to go to bed at 9. It's okay. The world is not going to stop because I go to bed at 9 o'clock. Which for me, I feel like that's early, but to get up at 4 a.m., that's not early. So I'm trying. I'm struggling. I'm trying to change my mindset so I don't keep telling myself it's too early to go to bed, right? Oh, yeah. Or even in just a cup of its own. There's Van Vita Travels. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody's saying good morning. Good morning. We're talking about what extra stuff we like in our coffee. So we've got Bailey's, we've got brandy, we've got, was it Wayne Gretzky, liqueur, moonshine. Oh, thank you. Yes, they are little flowers. They're beaded. They're all beads. Little tiny, tiny beads. And they're little flowers. Okay, y'all ready for this? They actually, I didn't buy them for everyday wearing. I bought them to match my belly dance outfit. Say what? Yes, they match my belly dance outfit. But I thought, so I've always kept them separate, and I thought, well, but I like them. And I thought, well, they match my shawl very. It's a poncho, actually. It's not a shawl. It's a poncho. There's my arms come out down here. Oh, oh. I don't know what that was. Oh, oh. So yeah, they match my belly dance outfit. Which I'm going to be making me some new outfits. I haven't got a new one in a while. Oh, forgot about that. You know what, though? You know what, Dawn? Miss Dawn? I did right before my live when I was waiting for the coffee to get done. I did watch your Cuban Crunch workout on your Everything Dance Your Mentor channel. It was awesome. I enjoyed that very much. So you can just imagine me doing those moves later today. I didn't do them this morning because it was like early in the morning for me. But I will do those moves this afternoon. Yes, I need to make a note to go watch that too. I can't talk and write, so hold on just a second. Pause chat. I like that. No, the NOMOC experience says that. I'm pausing chat, and he says that so people know he's not watching the chat right then, and I think that's neat. I think it's neat to let people know that. I have to pause chat right now just because I can't talk and write at the same time. Okay. Got that written down. There's Dooley's Michigan Homestead. Hello. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Don says, Mike says the thing he needs in his sugar, in his coffee is sugar. He's letting you know he's listening, Ava. Thanks for listening. Hello, Mike. I hope you have your coffee with sugar in it right now. It'd be your evening coffee, though. This is my morning coffee. Yes. And back when my lupus was bad and I was in pain every single day, on a pain scale of like 1 to 10, my pain every day was like a 12, 13. I didn't go to the doctor unless it got to like a 15. But my daily pain level of an 11 or 12, you can't do a lot. And it's so depressing. And so to get myself out of that depression, I started stretching and doing Tai Chi and belly dancing. And I actually did every day. I make, you know how you do something, you learn how to do something, and then you add your own spins to it and make it your own routines, change a little bit. So every morning I did my stretching. I did just dancing, happy dancing, right? And then I would do my belly dance. And I had this music list, a CD that I would put in, and I knew when the songs changed. I had the routines all memorized, and when the songs changed, I knew what to do for that song and that song. And one of my friends, she's Puerto Rican, she lives in California. She's a belly dancer. And she did one day, all of a sudden, this was back when blogging was really big. There was no Facebook. We were bloggers. We were all bloggers. I'm still a blogger, but we were all bloggers. And we talked every day. And all of a sudden on her blog popped up this belly dance routine to Shakira. And I'm like, it blew me away. I had never thought of belly dancing to whatever music I wanted, right? All you got to have is a beat or a rhythm. And so I started belly dancing to hip hop. And it was so fun. It was so fun. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a little tidbit you didn't know about me. Are you watching my How to Belly Dance series? I have not. I will look that up. It's one of my favorite things to do. And when I went, Doug and I, we were dating, went to Kansas City to see our cousin, and we stayed there. My mom was there. Some of the family was there, and we all went to the mall. I knew there was a belly dance costume store there. So we all went, and I warned, because, you know, my mom's with me. So I warned my mom, I'm going to go buy this outfit. And just so she wasn't surprised. And I'd saved up my money. I mean, I was on a mission. So we went to the store. I picked out the one I wanted. And when we got home, you know, I was just going to take it home. My cousin's like, go try that on. I want to see it. So I put it on. And it was fun. It was fun. But here's what I learned. Here's what I learned about buying one is it's pretty, it's beautiful, and I love it. But I can make them, right? Now, probably the tops I wouldn't make. I would buy those. But as far as the comfy flowing pants or skirts, I could make those. I can make the wraps. I could do all kinds of things. And I have those wraps with all the bangles on them, the scarf you put around your waist. And sometimes I wear those to play Irish music because I have one that's green. I love them. And when I'm standing up playing the fiddle, I can't stand still. I'm always moving. And when there's people coming around, they always get a kick out of that, me having that on. Anyway, so there's something you didn't know about me. I belly dance. Yeah, right. Absolutely. What I bought was a top and then a wraparound kind of scarf. So I have to have like the some kind of leggings on or something. But it's fun. But yeah, so that's something I'll do this summer is I'm going to make some things. There's Huga Homestead. Good morning. Ava, what time do you have here in Melbourne, Australia? It is 12:27 Thursday morning, just after midnight. So you're up late. That's why at 4 o'clock, you're just into your second drink. Here it is 8:34 in the morning. 8:34 in the morning. Oh, Mike's washing dishes so I can be on here with my YouTube friends. Oh, what a sweetheart. What a sweetheart. Absolutely. There's Old Car Junkie. Good morning. Good morning. Dropping in on a break. We're glad you're here. I hope to meet you one day and Terry can help you with any mental and physical pain. You know, that would be wonderful. And I truly, truly mean that. That would be wonderful. Wonderful. It'd be great to meet you, but it would be wonderful, wonderful to work with Terry for that. That would just be phenomenal. Okay, I'm going to pause chat. I know I'm not caught up in my chat, but let's go take a look at this moon video and have some coffee together. So it's coffee time. I'm reaching funny because I got some things sitting here on my desk we're going to look at. All right, I'm getting my little refill so I can drink coffee while we watch this moon. Let's see. Here we go. Cheers. I drink almost my whole cup of coffee sitting there. Oh, I love looking at the moon. And I just find it so relaxing, so relaxing. Now, after what I said about my pain levels, those were years ago. I am pain-free right now. I've been pain-free for the last 5 years, except for my normal, like the weather really messes with my joints and my muscles. But as far as lupus pain, maybe a 2 when I'm having really bad problems. Although I have been on crutches twice in October just because hurt so bad. But it goes. It didn't used to be a constant 24/7 thing, and now it's just 1 or 2 days a month, and it's usually because of the weather. Lupus is a form of arthritis, so if that explains it any better, why the weather would affect me like that. Tom's Wild and Wonderful Views. Hello, thanks for being here. Do you have any demonstration videos on these dances so that we can learn how to do it? Wink. You know, I thought about making some videos. Doug and I talked about making some belly dance videos, and we didn't know if that would fit into our channel or not. So we did not. And I was just talking to him the other day because I'm like, I'm going to get back into all of that, and I'm going to learn some new things, and I need a wall of mirrors. He's like, what? Not like why, but like what? You got wall-to-wall pianos here. You've got your pictures in your hutch and a secretary desk over there. You've got your roll top desk. Where are we going to put a wall mirror? And he's right. So we compromised, and I'm going to get a full-length mirror like you would have in your bedroom when you're getting dressed in the morning or looking at your outfit or something like that. And a full-length mirror is all I had before, but it helps to be able to see what you're doing, because that's how you know for sure if you're doing it right. It can feel right, but then when you see what you're doing, you're like, oh, that's not right. It doesn't look right. So, yeah. So maybe soon. Gonna catch up on videos after my 3 yoga classes. My favorite time was in Cuba. Music everywhere at all times of the day and night, and everyone really does dance down the streets. That would be so amazing and so fun. So fun. It's Michelle Leonardo saying good morning to Old Card Junkie. Everybody saying hello. Yep. I love it. You should definitely be posting your belly dance videos. That's badass. Whoa. Woohoo. Okay, let me brush up on it. And I actually have my outfit put up for safekeeping. So if you want the outfit, I would have to get that. But yeah, I belly dance in my leggings and a t-shirt, and when I'm just dancing around. And also for anyone having, how would you even phrase it? Kegel exercises help with getting to the bathroom on time issues. And belly dancing works those muscles. So there's another reason we all should learn to belly dance. Oh my goodness. You know, I didn't have to worry about things like that or even think about things like that. But time is ticking on, right? Time is ticking on. New things to think about. I know Hope Bus has amazing energy. Oh, watch your ratings go through the roof. Oh, that made me snort. Oh my gosh. Yes, New Beginnings has a belly dance tutorial. on Everything Dance, your mentor. And that's where I was watching her Cuban Crunch workout this morning, which I will revisit later today. Oh, God, Junkie, I do a good belly flop. Well, then you'd be good at belly dancing, because one of the things you do is you make your belly move in waves. And that's one reason I had that mirror, because I just had to practice it in front of the mirror till it finally worked. It's like in physical therapy when I broke my hand and they're like, okay, lift your finger, and it wouldn't do anything at all. And she's like, it's okay. Just keep looking at, concentrate it, look at it, and if in your mind, mentally tell it to move. And it wouldn't move, and it wouldn't move. And then one day it went boing. And then it started doing what I'd tell it to do, slowly but surely. Oh. The rows of coins show your level. Oh, interesting. Oh no. My chat jumped. Where'd it go? Wouldn't it be amazing to get together and belly dance together? All of us. All of us. I think that would be so much fun. Everybody's saying good morning. Thank you, Hope Bus. Have a happy day, everyone. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you so much. Aw, thank you, Dawn. Ava, thanks for being you, and thanks for all the joys you bring us all. Aw. Aw, thank you guys. Yeah, the clarity of that moon picture was amazing, because I usually don't get that clear of a picture when it's that full. Being that full usually messes with the camera a little bit. There's Hawkins Family Adventures. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Okay, I'm going to pause my chat. Monday. If you remember Monday, we were talking about, or I was, but y'all were talking too, because some of us had tried it before and some of us hadn't. Pickled eggs. We were talking about pickled eggs and who had tried them before. I never have had a pickled egg of any kind, but Deb's Way did a video where her husband showed us how he makes pickled eggs using beets. And then I looked at some other videos as well. So then I got to thinking about that. And I thought, well, I love pickles. And I already told y'all that's my stress food. I call them stress pickles. I have those great big dill pickles. Doug bought me a whole gallon jar. great big dill pickles. And I call those my stress pickles. I like pickles. So you can pickle your eggs, your hard-boiled eggs in pickle juice. I'm like, you can pickle your hard-boiled eggs in apple cider vinegar and vinegar, a mix of the two. You can add spices in there and flavor them. And you can do beets. Now, I love beets. I love beets. Beets are a comfort food for me. Beets are delicious. I can be craving something sweet, eat some beets, and I am satisfied. So I went to the store, but I couldn't find jarred beets. So I had to compromise, and I got these canned beets and just did my own jar. And check that out. Isn't that pretty? First of all, it's just pretty. But look at those eggs in there. So they've been in there since Monday. And there's beets in there, and there's 6 eggs in there. So I hard-boiled 12 eggs, thinking that'd be enough for me to have some for what I'm doing and then some for Doug. That poor man, there were only 4 eggs left by the time I was done, because the more I thought about this, the more I thought, well, I got to put more in that jar because they're going to be really good. So there's that. And then here are the ones that I have in pickle juice, actual pickle juice. They've been in there since Monday. And we'll see which ones I like the best. And I already know which ones I'm going to like the best. I'm going to like these the best. And I don't know. These are the ones I'll be making more of. Of course, mind you, I still haven't tried them. I don't know. You can eat them after 24 hours. And I mean, you can eat them right away. But the point is that they soak up the flavor, right? So the longer you leave them in, the better they're going to taste. So these have been in there since Monday, because right after our morning live on Monday, I really did go in the kitchen and get to work on these. So I'm going to have to make some more hard-boiled eggs just to put in the fridge. My family likes those as a grab snack. They grab them by the 2. Grab a couple of hard-boiled eggs and eat those with or without anything else. I like to have toast with mine. Doug just grabs some and eats them. Our son, Tom, he just grabs some and eats them. But they are a great snack, and I kind of feel bad that over half of Doug's share of the boiled eggs ended up in my jar. But he's a good sport. It'll be fine. Your jar of beet eggs looks so good. Now I'm going to have to make some, right? And so this is the juice of 2 cans. And then I've got about 1.5 cans of beets in here. And then I just ate the rest of the beets because I just did what would fit in there. So yeah, I'm excited. So I didn't know how many of these it would take because, I didn't know how much juice was actually in this can, because sometimes when you take the food part out, there's only like this much juice in a can, right? But it looks like a lot because there's stuff in it. So I bought 5 of these. So I still have 3 of these left. So that means I can make another batch this size. After I eat those, I'm already got what I need to make another batch. Okay, so I'm going to get those off of my desk. Now that we've seen them, but they look so good. Ava's been busy in the kitchen. Pickling eggs would be a first for me, says Inspired to Wander. It was definitely a first for me. I have never tried pickled eggs. Could you not put relish on the top? You could. And you know what? That sounds really good to me. I would want my egg cut in half, long ways, and sweet relish. Sweet relish on the top. That'd be good. That would be good. It is great waking up to laughter. I love it. Would love to see Doug in his belly dancing outfit. Now, Doug doesn't have a belly dancing outfit, but he does have a coconut bra. Because for Christmas one time as a gag gift, sometimes we do gag gifts. My parents were here, and his gag gift was a coconut bra. Okay. Now, y'all know how quiet Doug is. You know this, right? So the next morning, we got up, and he went out to serve coffee wearing his coconut bra. And I will never forget the squeals of laughter. He surprised everyone for sure that morning when he served coffee. I'll never forget that. We still laugh and chuckle about that. So he does have a coconut bra. It's somewhere in the closet. Thank you. I made this, and I made this. Okay, if I miss saying hello to anybody, I didn't mean to, because right there I went right over Fairy Dust Weep the Wild Winds. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here. NJ is here. I just appreciate y'all so much. You make my day. Okay, now let's go back down here to the bottom of my chat and work our way up to see what I missed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love that. Beets. It's hard for musicians to eat those, because musicians are always dropping a beat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't wait to eat some, but I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow maybe, because I don't know. The longer you wait, the more flavor they have. So I'm like, I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow, but I will have a report to share for sure. Dyson's Crazy Adventure says, love you, my friends. Got to start work. All right. Thanks for being here, and you have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. Okay, let's come over here because we have a little bit of our drive to North River. And it was such a fun drive. It was beautiful, relaxing, and so pretty. And it was just what I needed. Once in a while, Doug gets me out of the house, and you know, I used to get out and do stuff, and I just haven't, with being really careful because of my lupus and my asthma during this period of time. And so it was nice to get out, and I enjoyed it. But anyway, I have a series of, I think, 5 little short videos. I broke up the big video into little short ones that we can enjoy together. So here we go. I'm going to refill my coffee. And let's check out that little drive. So this is in Palmyra, Missouri, North River. Well, you won't see the river in this one, but that's where we're headed. love that. I love that. Place is beautiful. That is actually land that someone donated. And they've done a fantastic job with it. I don't know if I have it in me to go walking, hiking / walking on the walking trails this time of year without it making me sick. But if we have a nice day, we might head out there and walk on some of the walking trails out there. Excuse me. Got the hiccups, I think. I already had the hiccups once today. I don't need them again. But definitely this spring, for sure, we will go out there and do some exploring because it's just really, really pretty. And those roads are the ones that lead down to the river, to North River. There's Tim Mo Bang for your bucks. How are you this morning? Christina just went to work. Are you storing them in the fridge? Yes, I made my pickled eggs. I did some in regular pickle juice, and then I made these in beet juice. And yes, I have them in the fridge. Yes. Oh no, Tim overslept. Oh no. Boing, there went my chat. The little beds. Weather's cold and the blanket is warm. I know, and that makes it so hard to get out of bed. Makes it so hard to get out of bed in the mornings. I can just roll over and go right back to sleep. Everybody's saying hello, good morning. And just to remind you all that I just love you all so much. And thank you for having coffee with me and spending part of your morning with me. I appreciate it so much. You make my day. Dawn says, my cat comes in and sleeps on me in the bed in the morning. Cozy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got one that sleeps at my feet. Sometimes she lays right on me, but most of the time she's curled up at my feet. If I drank that much coffee at one time, I'd have to be in the bathroom several times by now. You know, that's exactly why, even though I've been up since 4 o'clock, the morning live was my first coffee for that very reason. I don't know how many times I can excuse myself during a live. I've only had to do that one time. Oh my goodness. Good to see you this morning, Fairy Dust. Thanks for being here. Whoop, boing. Yes, it can be hard on an empty stomach, which is how I'm drinking it right now. I'll have breakfast after my live. Actually, I will not have breakfast because also my group that I run, an intermittent fasting group also. And so in one group, we're having a sleep challenge, just meaning getting enough sleep every night, working on our sleeping habits because it's so beneficial to get the right amount of sleep. In another one of my groups, we're doing intermittent fasting, and so I can't eat breakfast till, let's see, I think 10:30. I get to eat a little early today, 10:30. Usually my eating cutoff for intermittent fasting, because I prefer the 16-hour fast. So that includes skipping breakfast when I get up in the morning. And until then, I can have water and black coffee. That's it. You can have some teas, but I just drink my coffee because if I have tea, I want sugar in that tea, and sugar breaks your fast. So I just stick with the black coffee and the water I've always got my water over here. That gets me through till breakfast. And man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay out of these till tomorrow or not. I may have to try one later today. I don't know. I'm trying. In the fridge, they're out of my line of sight. Right now, I can see them. They're sitting right here. Oh, I'm loving on my pickled beet eggs. I'm really excited about these because they looked so good in that video. There's Dad Cam Rocks. Hello. Happy Wednesday to you too. Thanks for being here. So y'all know Wednesdays are one of my favorite days. There's lots of lives going on this evening, and starting with Mellow Nomadic Adventures at 3. He does an earlier one. And then Victoria May Life Unfiltered does karaoke and talent show and chat. And Van Life Voyages. And then Van Life Rocks. And Van Vita Travels with Miss Paula. Van Life with Gina. And then Fit for Expedition. So Wednesdays are a wonderful night for me. I work really long hours on Mondays and Tuesdays. And now that I'm back to work, I have meetings and classes on Monday evenings and Tuesday evenings. So Wednesday begins I get to spend time on YouTube part of the week. And then and I play catch up for what I missed on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I try to visit as many people as I can to support their channels and show y'all love on your channels like you show me love on mine. And yeah, some days are spread pretty thin because I got a lot of people I love on here. But that's not a complaint. That's a wonderful thing. But just know I'm doing the best I can with the time I have. And I was really struggling trying to find the balance of being back at work. And then, because I spent like a whole year during shutdown watching everybody. I knew what everybody was up to on YouTube, right? Because I had that time to do that. And then when I went back to work, it was like, oh, it's a whirlwind. And either work suffered because I was trying to be caught up on YouTube, or YouTube suffered because I was busy over here with work. So I'm trying to my balance there's getting better, but it's still not a balanced balance yet. And it might not ever be. I don't know, but I'm trying. I'm trying. I am making beef veggie soup as I listen. Love soups in the fall. Absolutely. I love soups too. This week I made, Monday, I made a pot of ham and beans. Oh my gosh, it was so good. There's still a little bit left. And then yesterday, I taught Doug how to make his mama's recipe for potato soup. And so I'm sure he'll be adding that to his list of things he cooks now. And that's what we had for supper last night. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Soup is so comforting in the wintertime, and just to be warm inside, to warm up your belly. By the time I got done eating that potato soup last night, I was like sweating. But I also ate it hot right out of the pot after I turned it off. I couldn't wait to let it cool off. Oh my goodness. That beef veggie soup sounds wonderful. And I bet it smells wonderful too. My favorite soup would have to be potato soup. My second favorite soup is tomato soup and grilled cheese. I like that together. That's a good question. What is everybody's favorite soup? There's Cast Love 111. Hello, thanks for being here. Y'all, I'm not sick. I'm having some asthma issues, but I'm not sick. My breath is catching when I'm talking. So I need to switch to my water for a little bit. Everybody's saying hello. Let's see here. New beginnings. Ava, I mentioned your channel so much in my live yesterday that I had to say your channel was not sponsoring me. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I'll be heading over there after this live. Oh, so many favorite soups. Beef and veggie noodle, sweet potato soup. I've never had sweet potato soup. I think you had talked about that once before. You'd asked me if I'd ever had that. I'm going to write that down. If you have a favorite recipe for that, if you have that shared somewhere, let me know. Otherwise, I would ask if maybe you could email that to me or share that somehow. I mean, if you have it in a video, send me the link to the video and I'll gladly watch the video. Because that sounds really good because I love sweet potatoes. And this is soup time of year. We eat soup year round though here at our house, but during the fall and the winter, we have it more often. Everybody saying hello. Dawn at New Beginning says, I like onion soup and oxtail soup, but any soup is great. I've never had either one of those. Now, I watched, I didn't watch a video, but I saw on Facebook, someone had cooked oxtail. And oh my gosh, it looked delicious. Looked delicious. You go live at 10:30 on Wednesdays. I will add you down here. And I will try to be there. I got a lot of work done between 4 and 6 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock, I worked on some video clips for the lives. And that, then I've got to go back and get some more work done because I didn't get all my work done. But we chose the same. Your time or my time? Let's see. So that would be 12:30 Central because I'm on Central Time too. Okay, I added you to that list. So we got Mobang at the top because he's earliest. 12:30 Central Time or 10:30 Pacific Time. Oh. Come and see what he sent me. Hawkins Family Adventures loves Wednesday nights too. Fairy Dust says, yes, I see you're an awesome, awesome supporter. I see you when I can support as well. I love the way everybody supports each other. Love it. All right. There's Mennonite Farmhouse. Good morning. Good morning. So we're talking about our favorite soups. Yours is cheeseburger soup. I see that. I'm all excited because I made, for the very first time, I made some pickled eggs. So I've got some over here in vinegar and pickle juice. Only 2 because I'm pretty sure these are going to be my favorite. So I packed it full. Don't they look nice in there? Look at those. They're in there. They've been in there since Monday in my refrigerator, and I was trying to wait till tomorrow to open them, but I just might have to do it today. Yes, bread with lots of butter dipped in the soup. Absolutely. The Mennonite Farmhouse says, right now, my favorite soup is cheeseburger soup. Fairy Dust is working on making homemade chicken soup with carrots and celery and onion and garlic and a little bit of rice in it. Now Doug bought me. Usually we make homemade noodles, but my hands have been bothering me, and I had just mentioned. He's so sweet. I had just mentioned that I was hungry for some, but my hands hurt. And so he came home and he bought me frozen egg noodles so I don't have to make them. And so we're going to have a pot of chicken and noodles very soon. That's also one of my favorites. And usually I cut my noodles with the pizza cutter. So they're never all the same size ever. So maybe this year I will actually buy a noodle cutter. I don't know. It'll be a really, really big change for us if I do, because I tend to cut my noodles wide. And I think in the noodle cutters, they're a lot narrower. Now, probably you can buy different noodle cutters that make them different widths. I don't know. I've never shopped for that. For now, my pizza cutter's doing just fine. But yeah, I'm in there like, whoop, 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 whoop. What are you doing? Cutting noodles. Oh, split pea and ham. That sounds delicious. Oh, it all sounds so good. Did you say that pho is the PH and F sound? Pho is my favorite soup. It's a Vietnamese beef and rice soup. It sounds delicious. Fairy Dust, my favorite soup is embondigas or a fabulous seafood soup. I did see a soup with shrimp in it the other day. That looked good too. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I would love that. Whoop, my chat just boinged. Where'd it go? There it is. I would love that very much. Thank you. Oh, wonton soup. So many favorites. Okar Junkie says, we have veggie soup and chili this week for dinner. Oh my gosh, I've been so hungry for chili. Chili sounds really good. I want some chili. Oh, broccoli and cheese and beef barley with vegetables. I'm there. That sounds wonderful. Mobang says, not every Wednesday. I'm the random live guy. Okay, so not every Wednesday. Okay. All right. And New Beginnings says, Mike says his favorite soup is Stilton with broccoli soup. Mmm. Mmm. Uh-oh, inspired to wander. Other people want that recipe too. Mmm. Every Wednesday, either a live or a premiere. Okay, that's good to know. And Jay's got to go start work. Ava, thank you. Have a great day. You have a great day too, and thank you so much for being here. Farida says, love making oxtail soup. We call it, I don't even know how to say that. Sosido. I probably didn't say that right. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hawkins Family Adventure says, I love everyone's support. And I do too. And, you know, I'll be honest. I don't even want to think about how my life, my personal being home all day life would have been without YouTube this past year and a half. I think it saved me. I really do. And by that, I mean you all saved me. You, and you. Everybody. And the lives that I go to, other people's lives and people in the chat, greeting everybody so warmly and making me feel comfortable and making me feel welcome. And, you know, like I mattered. That's what it comes down to. And that's why I just appreciate you so much when I'm live, being so welcoming to everybody coming in and greeting everybody and saying hello and talking to each other, because there might be someone in my chat who is just like I was, that, you know, you made them feel welcome and you made them feel like they mattered. Oh, did Tim have to go? Thanks for being here. Oh, Anne has to go. Tim is still here. Anne's going to work. There's James Catanese. Hello. Thanks for being here. Yes, orange is the color of the month for disease awareness this month, and I can't remember the name of it, but New Horizons, Susan did a video on it, and I don't know what her cutoff is for pictures of you wearing your orange, but she's asked for pictures of people wearing orange to show support this month, and I've got my orange turtleneck laid out. And I'm going to send her one with me wearing my orange. So yeah, don't forget to wear orange this month. Oh, everybody's soups are sounding so good. I'm getting hungry. Add some Vietnamese spice to your oxtail soup and add rice noodles, and you've got oxtail pho. Mmm. Yeah, me too. I do that. The pizza cutter works. I have a noodle maker. Ooh, nice. Where you roll the dough through. I used to have the roller where you roll the dough through. Now I just use my rolling pin and get it to where I want it. But I like thick noodles, so that works fine for me. Cabbage and ham. Oh my gosh, I love cabbage. I love cabbage. And I haven't had any cabbage in a while. I'm in my house, I'm the only one that eats it. So anytime I make a dish with cabbage, it's just for me. Yum, yum. So I might make up some cabbage, because it is good. It is good. Car Junkie says, I love your show, Mennonite Farmhouse. Faux. I got it right. Woohoo! Oh, Mennonite Farmhouse has a playlist for September collaboration. If you need any inspiration for recipes. Oh, I'm going to write that down. Inspired to wander. Watch my email for potato soup, sweet potato soup recipe. And Farmhouse. September. I will check that out for sure. I know, right? Dawn the foodie instigator. Ava just poked me in the eye. You, and you, and you. I don't know how, but sometimes I poke myself in the eye. I've even been playing the fiddle and poked myself in the eye with my bow. And that didn't feel very good. I don't know how I did it. Now I wear these glasses, so I haven't poked myself in the eyes with my fiddle bow since then. Oh, good thing you poked my blinded eye. I can still see. Oh my gosh. Mennonite Farmhouse says, I love YouTube lives. I just started watching them 2 months ago. I started my channel 5 months ago today. Well, congratulations. Yeah, YouTube's got me through a lot the past year and a half, and you know, there's a whole community there, and everybody cares for one another, and it makes a difference. It makes a difference in people's lives. It does. I got my orange shirt too. Oh, boing. Chat jumped. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yeah, I saw her video and she was talking about orange is the color for what she has and asking for a show of support for all of us to take a picture of ourselves in our orange shirts and send to her. So I'm absolutely going to do that. I did not know that your husband had the same thing. Cass Love says, I'm still here just working on videos. Thank you. Mo Bang says, I love boiled cabbage dip in beaten boiled egg fish sauce. I can eat that all day. I think that I have a video on that in my Lazy Man cooking playlist. Oh, I'm writing down all these playlists. Mo Bang, Lazy Man cooking playlist. Oh, biting your own tongue hurts. Ugh. Well, Car Junkie says, I worked out in the public until 3 years ago. Now I work alone in a shop. What I'm saying is this helped me transition to working alone. So thanks to all of you. I know exactly what you mean. I understand completely because, yeah. Aw. Did you find your phone charger? I hope so. All right. Okay, I just want to remind everybody that next Wednesday is our show and tell episode for November. And, just you can do it one of two ways. I can't share a screen because it makes my computer lock up. So that's not an option. So what we can do is you can send me the pictures like we've been doing, And you can still come up on the screen and tell us about your picture. But I just can't share a screen. Like, you can't come up and share a screen and see. So we have to do it that way. And we also have our abstract art challenge going on. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy dancy. It can be something like what I did here. I did a scribble drawing and then colored in each shape, right? Because abstract art has to do with different colors, different shapes. So it can be computer graphic designed, it can be drawings, it can be paintings, it can be whatever you want it to be. They're already coming in, and I'm so excited. I appreciate y'all so much participating in these challenges. I just think it's something fun to do together. They're never something you have to participate in, right? Just if you want to. Just as a way to have fun together. So we've got that coming up. And right after that challenge, we start on our gingerbread house challenge. And it can be made of gingerbread. It can also be made of alternative material. Because in Ginger and his fiance Fondant and their dog Cookie are looking for alternative housing that's not made of their own kind. So we're going to get a little creative and try and think of some alternative materials to use for our gingerbread house. And then we'll work on those. And but don't forget about show and tell. I almost forgot about show and tell. So I'm just reminding everybody about show and tell. Show us what you've been making, what you've been working on. And I love those. I love those episodes. Hawkins family says, her sharing, Susan at New Horizons, her sharing her story made me cry because I finally have someone I can talk to about it and knows how it affects us. Oh, girl, I get you. I get you. Picture this. I go into Boost Mobile to have my phone updated. And the young man that works there, he is wonderful. I've loved him for years just because he does such good customer service, and he takes very good care of me. I was having a painful lupus day, and his mama had lupus, and so he understood, and he didn't just say, "Oh, my mama has that." He told me about how people don't know what it's like and what you're going through and how you feel, and you can look good on the outside and be horrible on the inside. And so I stood there and cried at the Boost Mobile store just because it was so nice to have somebody who understood. So I get what you're saying. I get that. It does make a difference. It's very comforting. Oh, yes, the phone is being charged. Thanks for reminders for show and tell and abstract art and gingerbread houses, too. This is a very busy challenge channel. Arterial. I know, right? I must need more coffee. There's Van Life Voyages. Good morning. We just reminded everyone you're live tonight. Mennonite Farm says, I built a combine. Get out of here. I love that. I built a combine out of graham crackers and decorated it like a gingerbread house one Christmas. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. And because you said that, I got to show you what my husband carved in his pumpkin, and you may have already seen it, but I'm going to show you again because it amazed me. Look at this pumpkin my husband carved for Halloween. I was so impressed. He showed me his drawing. He sat down and drew out his track. Where am I? There I am. I'm going to lean over here. No, I'm not. I'm going to lean over here. He sat down and he drew out his picture that he was going to do. And he showed it to me. And I'm like, because he'd never carved a pumpkin before. And it had been 30 years since I carved one. And I told him, I said, that is amazing, but it might be a little bit much to do for your first time to carve a pumpkin. Look at all those little details in there. And he whips out the scalpel out of his pocket. He had bought just for this. But I was so amazed. So I had to apologize for what I said before he started, because I really thought it was going to be too hard, but he pulled it. And look at the steering wheel. I'm like, oh my gosh. So he would appreciate a combine gingerbread combine. Let me get back over here, make sure I'm saying that right. Yes, a graham cracker combine. He would love that. I'm looking for some gingerbread just to nibble at. Mobank says, I went into depression for about 6 months after I retired in September 2019, but now look at all the new friends that I've made. I know it makes such a big difference, such a big difference. And, I can feel the love, and that has made all the difference for me. Absolutely. Absolutely. And y'all also remember to show a little extra love and understanding to people this time of year, because the holiday season starting in October till after New Year's can be really hard, a really hard time for some people. And just give people some extra grace and some extra care, and just let people know you appreciate them, because I know it's a struggle time with depression for a lot of people. But I'm saying hello. Thank you. I was so impressed. He just blew me out of the water. He beat my pumpkin for sure. Doug is an amazing man. Not only is he a sexy farm boy, but a great pumpkin artist. There's Just Relax Now. Hello, thanks for being here. Fairy Dust says, oh my gosh, Tim, September 2019. I was to go back to work. When I couldn't go, I got very depressed and worried, but had to go through it. Been okay. No worries is the point. Keep the faith. Amen. Amen, right? And that's another thing that life has taught me, is that some people suffer silently, and you don't know. You don't know about depression. You don't know about invisible diseases like the one I have, lupus, because it's all inside my body, right? I can look like this, and inside my body is just ravaging, and I'm in so much pain. Doug says, you can tell by my eyes. You can tell by my eyes if it's a great day, fabulous day, or a pain day. But yeah. Midnight Farmhouse says, I worked in customer service 20 years, and people this time of year get grouchy. And that was before last year, the last few years, right? Yes. If you're asking me, I am better. I hope Mobang says he's better, because he's made all these new friends with YouTube. And yeah. Hello to everyone in the chat. Starting my channel was a way to get me out of my comfort zone. I'm always scared of being made fun of. Oh, Yeah, it was different. Um, Now I had a little bit of an advantage because with my job, I do a lot of Zoom calls and I do a lot of live videos for my job, non-YouTube related. And but it was still really weird just to have a camera and just be talking, because I'm kind of like I'm talking to myself and this feels really funny. And then you forget what to say, and but just go, because we get better at it and we get more comfortable doing it, and we make friends, and we get develop being part of a community where we're accepted for ourselves, for who we are. And people who subscribe to our channels must like us the way we are, or they wouldn't be there, right? And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Michelle says everyone can tell how I'm feeling mentally or physically by my eyes too. I do not have a poker face. Oh my. Me either. And okay, for instance, I'll show you. Now, this was stress and not having any sleep. I'm working really hard on getting my sleep back under control and getting back in good habits. And why won't my phone switch screens? There it did. Okay. So I wasn't intending on showing this picture to you guys, but I will. This was me Monday. I was beat. I was tired. I was mentally exhausted. I was physically exhausted. I could not function for one more minute. And I went to bed. But the next day, because I went to bed, because I knew I needed to stop and go to bed, there I was the next day, looking much better than I did before I went to bed. And there I was when I went to work that very next day. So that's why I am doing a sleep challenge. And what that means is just trying to get to bed at the right time for when I get up. So if I know I get to sleep till 8 in the morning, then I can stay up later, or I can go to bed at my regular time and get extra sleep. But my focus right now is just keeping that sleep window the same, the right amount of sleep. So me getting up at 4 in the morning through the week, I need to be in bed by 9. And I just gotta, for me, I struggle with that because my mind is like, that's too early to go to bed. There's still things to do. And I just have to not think that way. I need to go to bed, because going to bed and getting sleep is important. Hawkins Family Adventure says, I love having all my friends here. Me too. Me too. It's been great to be here. Time for Critter Care. Take care, everybody. All right. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And I'm going to be wrapping it up here pretty quick. Mennonite Farmhouse says, I finally feel accepted for once in my life since I have gained 1,400 friends in the last 5 months. That is amazing. That is amazing. Yep. 9 p.m. because I get up at 4 a.m. 4 in the morning. So that's about 6 hours of sleep, maybe a little more, which is more than I've been getting. I've been functioning on 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night, and it's just wearing me down. So I got to fix it. I get to see you all and say, have a great day. Hello, Char of Heart. Thanks for being here. Farida says, loving our community. Want to say how much you all are so appreciated, and thank you. Well, thank you, because you're appreciated. Each of you are. Have a great day. Gotta go. Thanks for being here. All right. Okay, let me get back over here. I think I talked about everything I was going to talk about. I got it all worked in there. So let's have one little burst of music before we go. Let's look at this. All right, here we go. I might have some more coffee. Say cheers. All right, I want to say hello to Michael Canada Vlogs. That was hard to say this morning. I don't know why. Thanks for being here. I'm doing great, and I hope that you are too. We are just getting ready to close out our live. So I want to thank you all for being here. Thanks for having coffee with me this morning. You make my day. I love you to pieces, every single one of you, every single one of you. And I want you to remember, always remember, and never doubt it, that you are amazing. You are awesome. You are wonderful just the way you are. And if anybody happens to be struggling or having a rough time, know that you're loved, you're appreciated, and we are so glad that you are here and part of our community. And you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. And things always get better. Things always get better. So have a wonderful day, all of you, and a great rest of the week. I will see you later around in some lives in the chats. And I'm looking forward to that. I love you all. Thank you so much for being part of my life and part of my community and accepting me into your community and for loving on us. We love you. Until next time.